We finished 5th last year in the country. We had 5 All-Americans, and we got 3 of those guys coming back. And so if they overcome the head coach, they'll be all right.
Coach, those numbers you just ran off.
Yeah.
Do you feel they're undervalued? Like number 5 in the country, sitting here in the middle of Lake Nebraska, 5 All-Americans. That's a heck of a run.
Yeah, well, I think, the last 4 years, facts don't lie, the wrestling is the third most viewership in the Big Ten Network behind football, men's basketball. So wrestling is a pretty big deal in the Big Ten, right? So it's a pretty big deal to us. So, I think we put out a good product. We got great culture. And
losing 5 super seniors kind of breaks that. So what have you seen set up?
well, it's interesting, right? Super seniors. Now I got super senior at 25. Liam Cronin, who's a 6th-year guy, wrestled for us 2 years ago, redshirted last year. He was injured early in the year, so we had the opportunity to redshirt him. So a lot of experience there with Liam. Boo Dryden is one, probably 4 guys at 133. Boo Dryden's a 6th-year guy, too. So he's seen it all. Kyle Berwick transferred in from Wisconsin at 133. We have our starter back, Dom Serrano, and Alex Thompson. So we have a lot of competition at 133. We have a young man, Brock Hardy, who's probably no one knows of, but he was one of the top recruits about 4 years ago. Went on his Mormon mission for 2 years, came back during COVID. That was a nothing year. Redshirted last year behind C.J. Redd and a 22-year-old freshman. And he's really good. He's really good. So we have guys like that. I think that a lot of people haven't. Every team might have that same scenario, but I think Brock's a little bit different. But with Ridge Levitt coming back, Peyton Robb coming back, and Mikey Lavarola, those 3 guys, that core of guys are pretty stout. Peyton has 2 years left, Ridge has 2 years left, and Mikey is a senior next year. So at heavyweight, we're going to have Cale Davidson. He's a 6th-year guy, so a lot of experience. And so with that, just keep them sharp and keep them hungry. So, yeah, we're pretty excited about it, but a lot of great competition. North Dakota State, I know, has, I think, 8 out of their 10 starters are ranked in the top 30. So it's a good marker to see where we're at and push forward.
Lavarola is a 4-time All-American.
Yes.
Seems like he's been here a while.
Yeah.
What do you do to get his game to go to the next level? Or how do you continue to challenge a guy that has spent so much time in the wrestling room?
Yeah, it's interesting question as far as last year. All these teams, Iowa and Michigan, they had guys 2 or 3 years older than Mikey. The Olympic redshirted, I'm not sure, but Mikey's a relatively young 6th-year guy, but he's really hungry. He's really hungry he wants to be a national champion. He wants to leave this place as the national champion, and he's got a tough guy in the conference, Carter Shirachi, who's a 2-time national champ in front of him. So he's got a tall task in front of him, but he's really, really hungry for that challenge, and he's really looking forward to it. So I think that drives people, just people that are, you might not be ranked. Peyton Robb, we think he's best 157, but I think he's ranked 3rd or 4th. I don't look at rankings much. So it's in wrestling, you decide on the mat. So, you could be ranked 9th in the country and win a national title. So, that's a great part of it. There's a lot of intangibles, like in any sport, and we really try to focus on the intangibles and separate ourselves from other teams. And so we have a great group of kids that just buy into that, and we got good culture, and we've recruited well, and we're pretty fortunate that way.